The second story, this girl of about 28, she came to me and she said, I am clinically depressed. She said, I am clinically depressed. I said, okay. Who has done the diagnosis? First it was me, and then Google told me. So, what did Google tell you? He said, I just put in the symptoms. And so Google said, depression. I said, thank God Google did not say you have AIDS. That would have been horrible. And then she said, no, then I went to one of my friends also. She is a psychologist. And she said, ye to sahi hai, you are depressed. Very good. And then I wanted to know what happened. Why was she doing the research on am I depressed, clinical depression? Why was she taking all those online questionnaires of depression? So I asked her, when did you start taking this questionnaire? When did you start doing this research on depression? She said, about 4 months back. So I asked her, what happened 4 months back? She said, I had a twin sister and she passed away in an accident. 4 months back, my twin sister passed away. And we used to sleep in the same room, share the same room, and she passed away. And since then, I have not been able to feel, otherwise when I go out, I'm okay. I meet people and everything, but then when I come back home, I miss her and I cry.
What was her age?
28. Then I come back home and I cry because I miss her. I said, and you thought that it's depression? She said, yes. Now, coming back to what we started with, you're allowed to feel sad. When it comes to the death of a loved one, losing a loved one, somebody that you dearly love, when it comes to losing a person like that, we are bound to feel sad. She had grown up with that sister. Twins, playing together, sharing memories together, creating memories together. So many wonderful things that they've done together. Sleep in the same room, probably wear same clothes. So when she used to come back home, she used to miss talking to her sister at night, which she often did, fighting with her also. And she thought that, because I am crying when I come back home, and because I feel sad, and because the questionnaire that I took on Google, the quiz, the puzzle, said that I am depressed, so I am depressed. That is where we need to understand the difference between the two, depression and sadness. Emotions. Depression is that extreme sadness that cannot be controlled and that disturbs your complete routine. Things that you would otherwise do perfectly well, it disturbs that routine. You stop eating, you put on weight or you lose weight. Either you eat a lot or you don't eat a lot, or you don't eat at all. Things that were, affecting your work, affecting studies, affecting everything, affecting your body. That extremity of experiencing that emotion is depression. Sadness is one of those many emotions that go to that extreme level as we experience depression. Sadness is okay and can be controlled. Perfectly fine. Having said that, I'm going to talk a little bit about where these emotions are stored. It's important. So, this is something that I work on.
You can put something behind it so that इसको थोड़ा सा पीछे करो.
Yes.
इसको ना.
While the triune mind, 3 levels. This minion-like structure you see here. This is the conscious mind. That's your subconscious mind. And this is your superconscious mind. So in what I do in my practice, we don't believe in an unconscious. We are never unconscious. We are always in some or the other state of consciousness. Levels of awareness. Even when we are knocked out, anesthesia or otherwise, even then we are in some or the other state of awareness. Right? Conscious mind is your questioning mind, reasoning mind, analytical mind, monkey chattering mind. Everything that is the conscious mind. This is where all the 5 senses are stored as well. The physical sensations. It puts logic into things, reasons, questions. That's all that it does. Blah, blah, blah. Then comes your subconscious mind. Now, subconscious mind starts forming when we are 3 months fetus. And you would agree with that. So the story we've heard, the Chakraview story, makes complete sense now, doesn't it? Subconscious mind starts forming when the child is 3 months in the mother's womb. This is where all the emotions are stored. So depression, a condition I would say, caused by certain emotions, stress, anxiety, sadness, happiness as an emotion, fear as a sensation again, caused by some other things. Everything is all stored here. And these emotions are a result of the different memories that we grow up with. Things that we experience growing up, that we see. The programmings that are given to us by the people around us. Because as children, unke liye peers, authority figures, teachers, mummy, papa, they are the best examples. Huh? बच्चे को बोला गया कि you are very smart. The child is like, yes, I'm very smart. Grows up thinking I'm very smart. If a child is constantly told, you're stupid, you are dumb, no matter how intelligent the child is and grows up to be, will always keep believing, no, but my parents told me, used to tell me that I'm dumb. I am. So that communication with children is extremely important. And वो कहते हैं ना कि 6-7 साल की उम्र तक जो आपकी प्रोग्रामिंग घर पे होती है, those are the best years of your life. That is where you learn the most. That's true, and we'll also get to the reason of why that is true. Now, our beliefs are also stored here. I am depressed is a belief. I am clinically depressed. Google told me so. A belief created by people around me. Google Anand for all the things. And the things that I've heard. Oh, उसको तो वो लड़की वो बहुत रोने लगी थी तो ऐसा हो गया था तो उसको वो डॉक्टर के पास गई उनको एंटीडिप्रेसेंट दे दिया. Oh, so this is what happens, huh? Depression. I'm feeling the same way. It's a belief that has been created by what I've heard and what I've started believing. So, which brings us to behavior. As humans, we behave according to what we believe in. If I'm a Hindu, and tomorrow somebody says, you are going to, from tomorrow, wear a burqa and do the namaz 5 times a day. 5 वक्त की नमाज पढ़ोगे आप और आप बुर्का पहनोगे. Now I may read the Quran because it's a text, it's a study, it's a philosophy, and enjoy reading it. कि ठीक है, I'm reading it as a text. I'll not be able to follow those rules and regulations because that is not my belief system. I've grown up in a completely belief system, a completely open belief system. Burqa, parda, no. As is with so many of our beliefs. Right? So we behave according to what we believe in. If I start believing I am depressed, I will behave like a depressed person. If I start believing I'm a loser, I will behave like a loser. On the other hand, if my belief system is I am the best, and no matter what I do, then no matter what I do, I will be the best at it because that is what I believe about myself. And I will function from that level of belief system. So, all of these things put together, emotions, learned through memories, creating our belief systems, creating our behaviors, they create our personality in the subconscious level of awareness. Every personality has different patterns and traits of its own. Some are positive patterns, some are negative patterns. Fear is a negative pattern. A sad behavior is a positive pattern or positive personality trait. Negative personality trait. Ugh. Love is positive. joy, kindness, all positive. All of it is stored at the subconscious level of awareness. Cool? Till now? The conscious mind is highly governed by these programmings of the subconscious mind. Consciously we behave according to these programmings that are stored here at this level. Can that be changed? Hell yeah. Absolutely be changed. The language of the subconscious mind is visual. So whatever that we perceive visually, जो भी कुछ हम visually perceive करते हैं, the subconscious mind does not know how to put that in the fact or fiction bracket. नहीं पता. Watching a horror movie, we know it's a movie. Ghost hides in the movie, but we get scared. Even entering the bathroom after watching the movie is so scary. Right? All of that is because while we are watching the movie, we are at the subconscious level of awareness, not thinking consciously, because movies are one thing that हम लोग जब जाते हैं तो दिमाग की बाकी सारी चिंता हटा के चलो मूवी देखने जाते हैं. Let's just enjoy. So we don't sit and question a movie unless and until we are really critical in our nature. But
बाहर बैठोगे.
नहीं बाहर ही बैठोगे फिर अब नहीं जाओगे देखने के लिए. But if you've gone to see that movie, you've got to enjoy that movie. कि छोड़ो ना बाकी सब. So consciously you're not thinking, questioning, वो नहीं चल रहा है. यहाँ पर सब कुछ लग रहा है असली है. एक साउंड कहीं से आती है, even you know, again I'm coming back to horror movies because of the emotion, the intense emotion that it brings in us. सामने मूवी चल रही है, किसी की वहां बॉटल गिर जाती है and we scream. लगता है कि भूत आ गया. That is how कितने extreme पे हम emotions को experience करते हैं. When we are experiencing those emotions at the subconscious level, that is the intensity of every emotion that we experience. Okay? Now, moving on to the superconscious, and this is the most beautiful level of awareness, divine. One word for which is soul. You want to be scientific about it? Let's call it energy. Science has said, I'm not saying it, energy does not die, it only transforms from one form to another form. We are energy beings at our core. So if this energy is right now in the form of Dr. Lakshmi. When Dr. Lakshmi as a form did not exist, the energy still existed in another form. As Dr. Lakshmi as a form will cease to exist, like every other form, the energy will continue to exist in another form. With each form, the energy is carrying the experiences, the memories, and all of these personality traits that were at the subconscious level of that form. Why it is important for that to also carry is for growth. The only purpose of every energy is to grow. As we grow, continue to grow through experiences, lifetimes, learning different things, new things, practicing the old ones, everything put together. Prodigies, as we say, जब हमको छोटे-छोटे बच्चे we see on reality shows who are so amazingly gifted and we wonder बच्चे ने कहीं सीखा नहीं है, still is singing so well. In this life, that energy is in this form was just practicing that technique more and more and getting better with it. With each lifetime getting so much better, right? As that energy continues to grow, eventually वो बढ़ते, blast happens and that energy then divides itself to smaller energy forms. And then those energy forms continue to have an experience of their own. So as we speak of moksha, it's nothing but then expanding to that level that the energy says, abhi jo seekhna tha seekh liya. Now these small little energy forms that are around that I am made up of, they need to have an experience of their own. So go. So that God particle we keep talking of, we are that God particle. That is what God is, right? A huge energy form that has divided itself into many other energy forms, and we are just having the experience of it, of all the lifetimes. So, superconscious soul energy, right? Superconscious has certain characteristics of its own. Love, peace, grace, forgiveness, intuition. That sixth sense we have, right? कितनी बार we feel मुझे लगा था ऐसा नहीं करना चाहिए था, but I still did it, and then we regret. क्योंकि अंदर से आवाज आ रही थी नहीं करना चाहिए था. या फिर we say I knew this was going to happen. That's your soul. Creativity,
Happiness,
joy,
joy and happiness,
courage. More?
Knowledge,
Yes.
power.
Yes.
God's
Wisdom,
wisdom.
positivity. Keep adding. Keep adding. That's all the superconscious mind.
All the virtues.
God's wisdom.
Yes, precisely. So we are at our own little level gods in our complete being. So what's there to be depressed about?
Exactly.
Life is good. Life is beautiful.
Stay counting something.
Yes. Now, but why do people rest? The subconscious mind, however, cannot control the superconscious mind, but the superconscious mind gets affected by these
External factors.
negative programmings of the subconscious mind. How? When we are sad, we are not identifying in that moment
Joy.
with the joy programming of the superconscious mind. When we are in fear, we are not identifying with our courage programming. Whatever negative we are experiencing, or we experience at any point of time in life, is because we simply stop identifying with it, because we are so focused on this,
Negativity.
because we are such visual beings. That's why when Dr. Shada Jain was telling you about that breathing exercise, remember, the breath is the voice of your soul. We are constantly focused on the voice of the subconscious mind and not doing anything about the voice of the soul. Not breathing. We are breathing, but we are not even aware of it. Nahi pata.
And when we become aware of it, we breathe the wrong way.
And we breathe the wrong way. You know, we're doing all sorts of things. No, calm it. It's beautiful. The language of the soul is beautiful. Pay attention. Listen. Everything is in control. Life is in control. We have the control simply by choosing to be in control. If you're choosing not to feel happy in one particular moment, good. At least you're making that choice. Then take responsibility for it and stop blaming. People need to stop blaming the surroundings around them. Oh, I'm sad because of this. No. I'm sad because I'm looking at sadness and because I'm choosing to be sad. I have the power to stop looking at the things that make me sad, and I hold the power to focus on my breath and tune into this. And raise my vibration at this level. We have that power. Now, we have all heard about The Secret, Law of Attraction. Most of us have. Law of Attraction ka symbol se panda, what you think is what we become.
And the doctor community here must know we invite all our problems. We invite our diseases, we invite cancer, we invite everything.
Everything.
We only invite.
With emotions. Emotions like stress, anxiety, guilt, sadness, depression, cancer. I was reading somewhere, the biggest cause of cancer in most people is guilt. Guilt.
60% of the people in the oncology cancer hospitals admitted that guilt.
Guilt. True. They hold the guilt so much in their system. A lot of times, the cause for throat cancer is the guilt of not being able to speak up. Or because they have been told to shut up their entire lives. So they hold all that stress, all those emotions here. Don't talk.
गुटका भी है यार.
अरे सर बिल्कुल है of course. As we talk on the emotional level, I mean ऐसे भी लोग हैं ना जो गुटखा नहीं खा रहे,
Yes, I know of many people.
they're taking care of their health, सब कुछ अच्छा खा रहे हैं, पी रहे हैं, सब कुछ कर रहे हैं, फिर भी and then you keep wondering कैसे? I've been taking care of my life ever since, and how? They need to tune into their emotions, those emotions that they have blocked or have overthought. Right? It's those emotions that have taken up so much in their lives that they develop a disease out of it. So as doctors, you're going to have patients with so many other things, ailments coming to you. Ye problem ho gaya, pain ho gaya. Pains talk about emotions. A lower back pain is most of the times, it's an emotion, also financial insecurity. A lot of people who have financial insecurity will have lower back pains. Or who are insecure about, a lot of things in their lives. The insecure people. When it comes to pain here, it's because they feel suppressed. Emotionally, they have been suppressed in their families. यहाँ दर्द रहता है, complaining of pain. When it comes to here, this portion is all about, again, personal relationships. Not happy in their personal relationships.
It can be age related also.
Yeah, well, if it is not age related,
I'm medical therapy for all about this.
and even if you feel it is age related, you can reverse that too.
Correct.
Maybe with age,
Medical is
it could not have, there are so many people who are,
psychosomatic.
जिनकी age काफी है, but then no pain in their body. It's because they've learned to live a happy life.
Mind you, you are talking to doctors.
Yes, sir.
These psychosomatics disorders हैं, what she is talking about.
Absolutely. We're talking about the emotions here.